And how you do, Buckaroos? This is the Beer Whisperer. How the heck are you? So I've got one that was just sent to me from a friend, Todd Renn out of Indiana. He likes to send me some good stuff every now and again. 4.4%, 12 IBUs, Peach Dodo. Trying to read a tad from the can here. Peach Dodo, Gose Sour Ale with peaches. This German Gose is bright and frisky, tart and saltine, and dances on the palate with punches of peach. Thirst quenching beyond imagination. There we go. That's enough. There's a little bit more. We don't need to. I stated in several videos that I've really made an effort over the last 2 years to really understand sours, in particular the Berliner Weiss and the Goza. For a long time, I just didn't like them, and it's really been this year that I've really started finding some that I've really enjoyed. Nice. The Four Hands Preserved Lemon Goza is one, for instance. The other one is the Bentonville Sour Cherry, which is a salted sour cherry, I should say. So the nose is very light, as you can see. Let me show you that. It almost kind of pours like a cider. Um, the nose basically is a tart peach. I mean, I don't know how else to describe that. That's what it smells like. Oh wow, yeah. I felt my sphincter pucker right there. My sphincter pucker right there at the end. Wow. Yes, nice. I mean, these beers, to be honest with you, I've really gotten to enjoy them, especially this year during the hot weather. I think they are great summer beers. The Goza, the Berliner Weiss, they are very thirst quenching. They are nice. For me, they're not beers that I want to drink a six pack of, but one beer at home or one, one tulip pour out, sometimes 8, 10, or 12 ounces, whatever the brew pub happens to be serving. Yeah, if one, coming in and out of the heat, and then I move on to other things. But yeah, I do think they serve a purpose, and I have gotten to understand them. My point was is that I had a hard time understanding sours. I've never liked sour things, right? I don't eat sour food. I don't eat sour candies. It's never been my thing. So I felt like I needed to keep ordering them and keep learning from folks that do like the style, to keep understanding the style. So even if it wasn't going to work for me, I needed to know if one was done right or not, whether the flavor profile worked for me or not. And I think that's where a lot of beer reviewers go wrong, is that flavors don't work for them, so they tell you it's a bad beer. Well, it's not necessarily a bad beer. You've got to be able to get beyond your own personal taste and understand if the beer is put together correctly. Quite frankly, there's only a small handful of guys out there either doing written reviews or videos that really can tell the difference. If you're looking for a guy that really understands style, there is no better written review than John the Brew Guru. He is the absolute best. I believe it's brewguru.com. Um, BRUGURU.com. There is not a beer writer on the planet, in my opinion, that understands style better than the Brew Guru. And that is my issue with a lot of beer reviewers, whether video or written, is a lot of them just don't understand style. They kind of lump beer all together, and they tell you what the flavors they taste are. They tell you if they like those flavors, but they don't really speak to the quality of the beer, and that really irritates me. There's a lot of beers that I've had over the years where the flavors didn't work for me, but I knew it was a well put together beer. So I would recommend it to other folks that like those particular flavors, and I think that's something a lot of folks just don't get. This beer in particular. Yeah, it's. I mean, again, I mean, I've said this before, so it's not going to be a shock to anybody. I'm not really a fan of peaches, but but it is refreshing. The peach flavors in here are nice. They are put together well. The beer style, I mean, the beer does fit within the style, in my opinion. It is salty. It is tart. It is fruity. I think it does everything that you want a Goza to do. It works for me actually. Would I buy this? Is the question since a friend sent it to me. The short answer is yes. I mean, I would if it was available in my neck of the woods. I'm not sure that I'd buy it more than once, but I would buy a 6 pack of it because I'm a guy that likes to have more than one beer. So anytime I've had one of something and I liked it, I always go. Anytime I get the opportunity, I go and buy a full 6 pack of it. I like to have 6 packs. I like to really break a beer down. I like to have one video to do a video review on. I like to have one beer to do a written piece on. I like to have one just to sit and relax with. So you get where I'm going. I like to have a full 6 pack. I'm not a guy that likes to buy singles because I'm not trying to tick off as many craft beers as possible. What I really want to do is enjoy as many craft beers as possible. So that involves sometimes having more than one of something, which is why I prefer to buy 6 packs over single bottles. So I think sometimes if you're just doing a video or a written review over 2, 3, 4 ounces, I think you're missing the whole essence of the beer, in my opinion. It's tart, but not overwhelmingly so. Not overwhelmingly so. First beer of the day is okay to speak, man. Not overwhelmingly so. It does. I mean, again, the style is supposed to be tart, so I can't drink a beer like this. Oh my gosh, it's tart. I don't like it. How many times have you seen a video like that, man? What's the style, you jackass? So, anyways, for me, this beer works. Yes, I would buy it again. I like to buy more from Rhinegeist. They're not available in my neck of the woods, so I want to thank Todd for sending it to me. I want to thank folks like Todd and the Brew Guru and Mark Pyle and Red Rooster and Dale Roberts and anybody else that that has kind of helped me to understand the style over the years. And I'm kind of getting it. I'm a little slow, but I eventually get there. I'm Tony Beer Whisperer, and we will talk to you later.